who are the people in the NFL that inspired you through leadership and really helped you develop your leadership skills for life after the NFL?
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. That's a great question. So through my NFL career, I was fortunate to have really some great mentors, from a leadership aspect. And what's interesting, people often ask me, they watch a show like Ballers and like the journey of the NFL, like, is it as crazy as it looks on TV, right? And the truth is, yes, if you want it to be, right? The NFL and the journey, I think for all of us, it's whatever you actually want it to be, right? And I'll tell a quick story. My rookie year, one of the vets called us and said, "Hey, everybody, all the young guys, come up to room 203 after the game or after the team meeting at the hotel room." And obviously, a veteran tells you to do something. Rookies, you always listen to the vets. You go. We all went to that room. On that bed, there was like every color jewelry that you can imagine, right? And you pick up a piece of jewelry. It was like $100,000 for like a chain. It was covered in diamonds, all these things, right? And that is a path that mentor could take you down, right? Spending your money and your finances on just nonsense and cars and houses and there is that path of education for some guys. And then there's guys like Musin Muhammad who, owns a bunch of franchise restaurants and he has a fund. He's a sharp businessman. And after practice every day, he had a suit and his tie on. He showed up every day, first in the locker room. He's just a professional through and through. And there's that path that you can go down, right? So for me, it was really about being intentional about finding a great mentor, right? And I think that's something we can all do, find a great mentor. Musin Muhammad was amazing. Courtney Brown, my rookie year, also was just a great coach. He was a first-round draft pick from Penn State. I was with the Cleveland Browns. And, one of the greatest leadership tips that I got as a rookie was be the standard, right? And be the standard, meaning that when you run, when you lift, when you're studying your playbook, when you're asked a question, you've got to be the best. You've got to know every component of what this team is trying to execute. In the sprints, you've got to come in first, be the standard. And that statement I hold dear today. And I think it's a statement that we all could adhere to, regardless of what industry you're trying to work in, regardless of what you're studying, what your classroom setting looks like. Is just show up with the mindset of like, I'm going to be the best. I'm going to be the standard. I'm going to give everything that I can, right? I also had great coaches as leaders, right? A big thing in sport is you need somebody who believes in you, right? Somebody who's going to give you an opportunity. With the Bears, I had a gentleman by the name of Jerry Angelo, who was our general manager. He believed in me, right? And he saw something in me that others may not have. And again, that's a great leadership skill to be able to, I see something in this young man or this young woman, and I'm going to give them an opportunity and give them a chance. Jeff, it's a long list. We'd be here all night if I were to go down the list of just the incredible support I've had. It takes a village, and I've truly have had an incredible group of people support me over the years.
Wonderful.
Thank you. And thank you for being here today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Israel. So